Angus Cloud's Euphoria co-stars are mourning his sudden death and paying tribute to their late friend on social media.
Angus Cloud's sudden death at the age of 25 has left fans and colleagues in complete shock, with many saying that they saw this coming as he was struggling with a lot of mental health issues and needed serious help. And now Zendaya has broken her silence on the death of Angus, who was one of her Euphoria co-stars. Zendaya's message was especially touching, and you could tell by her heartfelt words that she shared a very special connection with Angus.
It's just become very special to me, not only in like a work sense, but in a personal sense, you know?
So what really happened? Is it true that Angus was suffering mentally and needed intervention? On July 31st, Angus Cloud was found dead in his Oakland, California home, and at this point, the cause of death is still unknown. However, TMZ reported that Angus's mother called 911 and reported a possible OD, telling the operator that Angus didn't have a pulse. Angus was eventually pronounced dead on the scene, and the family issued a statement saying, "It is with the heaviest heart that we had to say goodbye to an incredible human today. As an artist, a friend, a brother, and a son, Angus was special to all of us in many ways." In the statement, the family disclosed that Angus's dad died 2 weeks prior, and they shared that Angus intensely struggled with this loss. "The only comfort we have is knowing Angus is now reunited with his dad, who was his best friend," the statement continued. The family also noted that Angus was open about his battle with mental health, and they expressed hope that his passing can be a reminder to others that they are not alone and should not fight this on their own in silence. A source close to the family also told TMZ that Angus had been battling dark thoughts since his dad Connor died, and he contemplated taking his own life. However, the family said in a statement that they hope the world will remember Angus for his humor, laughter, and love for everyone, and they asked for privacy as they continue to process this devastating loss. The last time TMZ talked to Angus was back in March 2022, when he defended Euphoria against accusations that it glorified substance use, and he insisted that the show portrays the reality of many teens and young adults across America.
Hey, real quick. Everyone's talking about the debate about the show, whether it glorifies drugs and partying, whether it doesn't. What's your take?
It's how anyone takes it, bro.
What do you think?
I don't think it glorifies nothing, for real. Drugs ain't nothing to play around with. It's not fun and games. It's serious business. So.
How real of a depiction of high school do you think it is?
It depends on where you at, man. So, but
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? One love. Bless.
Meanwhile, Euphoria creator Sam Levinson issued a statement to Deadline talking about his struggles and saying there was no one quite like Angus. He was too special, too talented, and way too young to leave us so soon. He also struggled, like many of us, with addiction and depression. I hope he knew how many hearts he touched. I loved him. I always will. Rest in peace, and God bless his family. Now, as for fans, it goes without saying that they're completely heartbroken over the news about Angus's passing, and they're saying it's beyond sad to think that Angus didn't get the help he needed while there was still time. One fan shared a clip from an interview with Angus in which he admitted to struggling, and the fan wrote, "This broke my heart. This was a cry for help. I'm sure this is relatable for most of us. Just don't be afraid to reach out. R.I.P. Angus Cloud."
I just feel like everything going on in the world, like, you're gonna go click on my page and go just see me smiling and happy and living my life, you know what I'm saying? Like everything's good.
Yeah.
Everything is not good.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, my life personally, I'm maintaining, you know what I'm saying? But generally, this shit is
And another fan said, 25 years is way too young. There needs to be more of a conversation about the struggles of mental health instead of all these people suffering in silence. Rest in peace, Angus Cloud. And there are even some who are dragging Angus's previous manager, finding out Angus Cloud's first manager met him while working at a rehab facility Angus was a patient at, became his manager, and then used his personal disarray and addiction struggles as an excuse to end their professional relationship and put all his business out there. Angus was born Connor Angus Cloud Hickey on July 10, 1998 in Oakland, California, into an Irish family. He was the oldest of his siblings, and he had two younger twin sisters, Molly and Fiona. Angus attended the School of Production Design at Oakland School of the Arts, where he and Zendaya were classmates. While working at Woodland's Restaurant in Brooklyn, New York, Angus was scouted by Euphoria casting director Jennifer Venditti, and from 2019 to 2022, he starred in Euphoria as Fezco, the drug dealer with a big heart who tried to help Zendaya's character, Rue Bennett, get sober and treated her her like his little sister. This brother-sister dynamic between Angus and Zendaya wasn't just for the cameras, and Zendaya revealed in her tribute to Angus that she always considered him part of the family. Reacting to the devastating news of Angus's passing, Zendaya posted a black and white photo of Angus smiling on her Instagram, and in the caption she wrote, "Words are not enough to describe the infinite beauty that is Angus, Connor. I'm so grateful I got a chance to know him in this life, to call him a brother, to see his warm, kind eyes and bright smile, and hear his infectious cackle of a laugh. I'm smiling now just thinking of it." I know people use this expression often when talking about folks they love. They could light up any room they've entered. But boy, let me tell you, he was the best at it. Zendaya continued, "I'd like to remember him that way, for all the boundless light, love, and joy he always managed to give us. I'll treasure every moment." Zendaya concluded her statement by saying her heart is with Angus's mother and his family at this time, and she also reminded her followers to be kind and patient as grief looks different for everyone. Meanwhile, other Euphoria stars have joined Zendaya in mourning their friend and colleague, and they shared touching tributes to Angus on social media. Sydney Sweeney, who portrays Cassie Howard, shared a series of photos of Angus on her Instagram and wrote, "Angus, you were an open soul with the kindest heart, and you filled every room with laughter. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to post, and I'm struggling to find the words. You will be missed more than you know, but I'm so blessed to have known you in this lifetime, and I'm sure everyone who has ever met feels the same. This heartache is real, and I wish we could have had one more hug and a 7-Eleven run. All my love is with you." Alexa Demi, who plays Maddie, posted a single broken heart emoji via her Instagram story, while Coleman Domingo, who portrays Ali Muhammad, posted a photo of him, Angus, and Jacob Elordi to his story and wrote, "Couldn't be more real, original, and sweet. Love this kid. Always smiles. I hope this sensitive soul is at rest. Check on loved ones. Check on them." Young actor Javon Walton, who played Angus's little brother on Euphoria, paid tribute to Angus by sharing a photo of them hugging, and in the caption he wrote, "Rest easy, brother," alongside a heart and dove emoji. Javon later also shared another throwback photo of him and Angus on his stories and wrote, "Forever family." Other celebrities who reacted to the sad news of Angus's passing include Drake, who serves as the executive producer on Euphoria, Kid Cudi, Kerry Washington, and many others. Drake shared a photo of Angus on his stories and wrote, "Good soul." Kid Cudi wrote on Twitter, "This hurts, man. One of the realest dudes in the business." While Kerry Washington tweeted, "You will be deeply missed. Rest in power, Angus Cloud." Gigi Hadid, who starred with Angus in a commercial for Ralph Lauren fragrance last year, also shared her sentiments about his sudden death and wrote, "Just saw the news about the loss of Angus. I only got to work with him a couple of times, but I was immediately drawn to his kind, gentle spirit. My deepest condolences to his closest and loved ones. May he rest in peace." If you want to share your thoughts on Angus's passing, please do in the comments section. And if you're struggling with anything, please talk to someone. Help is out there.